Well, not looking good. There's a heck of a storm on the horizon here. Might get lucky with the wind, I don't know. But yeah, well, looks pretty dark behind me over there. The radar looks pretty gnarly. So I guess we'll just throw for a while until it starts raining. We're kind of underneath the tree here. I was going to get a canopy out, but I don't want it to turn into a sail. So let me set the camera up here and we'll start throwing. Yeah. What's up, Rocky? How's it going, dude? All knife throwers in the chat. That's cool. Hey, Rocky, your no spin is coming along excellent, dude. I'm proud of you. You're putting time into work in. That's cool to see. I respect anybody that puts the time in to learn no spin, especially, you know. Wish I could get you some of the targets I got. Where are you at, Rocky? Where are you at? What state? In honor of Cody Cooper, aka Slanging with Mr. Cooper, buying bullseye blades, I decided to bust these out. You'd never ever see these. These are the Evos. The Evo X's I gave away a few years ago in an Instagram giveaway, and I really regret that. I really like those knives. Those knives took me to the next level. But since Cody owns bullseye blades again, maybe I can just get another set. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so congratulations, Cody, on bullseye blades, and I think he's up and running now, so contact him. He's mainly on Instagram, at bullseye blades. I used to be sponsored by bullseye blades. That was kind of the first knife maker that I was sponsored by, and Jeremy was kind of he kind of set the bar for custom knives at the time. And now Lewis Prince and bullseye blades, they're kind of, I'd say they're neck and neck, man. They're damn near identical as far as variety and just quality, really. But did you see her? Okay. So the cool thing about these, handle heavy. I believe these are 10.5 inches long. But these are nice because there's several different triggers. Ooh. There's kind of a trigger right there for your finger. Then there's also another trigger right there. Depends on how you throw, more of a push style, but these are some of the best half spin knives I've ever thrown, ever. I love this blade shape. We'll start off with some no spin. I'm gonna throw this side for now. I think I like this side better, but we'll try this side first. Ooh. I tweaked my shoulder a couple nights ago. Slept on it wrong. It's weird. I was able to throw yesterday and it didn't really hurt, but now it's starting to hurt again. It's like when I turn my neck. Ooh, those feel good. Oh. We'll try both targets. Oh, bad throw. There we go. It seems so dark under here, but on camera it doesn't look that bad. All right, now we'll switch to the other side. That feels, they both feel good. I like the way that it tapers on the end there. Fits in your palm real nice. Oh. And since these have the 3 holes in the handle, I believe that he even sold handle scales for these. A lot of the models that he had, you could throw with or without scales. Let's see, where are you at? Texas, Galveston. Okay. You know, there's several throws in Texas throughout the year. I think there's 3, if I remember right. Texas State Mountain Man Championships, Boobs, which is the blades out or bust. That's a breast cancer awareness thing.
Yes.
And then there's the Blade Aces throw. The 2 have already happened. The Boobs event is in October, right?
Yes.
Contact
Goldie.
Contact Goldie on Facebook, or I'll try to find it. Actually, Goldie just sent me a link to the website that she just made. She's got all of the information on there. I do not remember the name of it right now, but hit me up on Facebook and I'll share that or something.
I'll find it.
Oh, let's just go find it.
Yeah.
Man, that feels so close right now. I was throwing a lot of 6 and 7 meter last night. And try some overhand half. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, dude. Amazing. Handle heavy, tapered blade. They go well together. Damn. Oh, Robin Hood. The other thing I really, really like about these knives is these are made out of old saw blade. Really old antique saw blades. So my favorite part, see that pitting? It's that texture. It's just the right amount. Not too much, not too little, you know? I really, really enjoy having texture on my knives. Slight texture. I would like these to have a little bit more. The DXB knives from Russia, I think those have the perfect amount of texture. It's like, I'm not sure how they do that. It's like cross hatching. It's like there's some kind of cross hatching across the whole surface of the knives.
It is October 25th through October 27th, Blades Out or Bust Out sporting event.
And October 25th to the 27th. And what's?
It's a charity for breast cancer.
What place is that?
It is Seguin, Texas.
Seguin?
Seguin.
Seguin. I do not know where that's at.
But they can find it on going to Blades Out or Bust Out sporting event.
On Facebook or
Facebook.
It's on Facebook. There's a Facebook group. Ah! There we go. And I believe that Goldie is taking, or I'm getting her cottonwood. So
yes,
that throw will be throwing on premium cottonwood from Indiana. She's going to transport it all the way back. Under. Good.
He's new to knife throwing. Any recommendations?
What?
He's new to knife throwing. Do you have any recommendations?
Recommendations for knives? Is that what you're asking? Because I got a lot. I got a lot of recommendations, dude. As a matter of fact, you know, it's anything you can afford, really, just to get you into the sport. I recommend the stuff on Amazon. Custom stuff, this will come. These are more expensive, and there's lots to choose from. I suggest going to Amazon, look up JXC, JXO. Any one of those are pretty damn good. Throw Club, those are really good. And the other one I highly recommend is TE Dojo, Tactical Edge Dojo. Those are excellent as well. I haven't thrown any Throw Club yet, but I have friends that have them. I haven't got my hands on them yet, but I can tell just by the shape, the weight, the thickness, that they're good. Those Chinese companies they've stolen all of our ideas. Not ideas. There's a formula to a good throwing knife, and they infiltrated the groups and stole the information. Whatever. Okay, we'll try sidearm. Practice these more. At this distance, because they're so handle heavy, I'm actually having to whip. You can probably see that, right? Because I'm only at about 12 feet or so. So I'm having to do this because they're so handle heavy. You got to force it around. These are really meant for longer distances. These are excellent from like 6-7 meters. They stick deep too. Yeah, I'm bummed I gave those knives away. Oh, the ones from Amazon?
I'm assuming the ones you said you haven't thrown, or...
Oh, dude, I just have so many knives. I have like 300 throwing knives. So I stick with what I like. I got the knives that I just wanted to throw something different for this video. I've been throwing the same knives basically every video, and that is all-time favorite knife, 14-inch Griffin. This is a Joe Dara version. And this is my design, the Danger Dashi in 6.5 millimeter with the folder on the spine. Here comes the rain. So I apologize if we have to run, but I have too many knives, dude. But get a set of knives, stick with those knives. Don't bounce around too much. It's really important for muscle memory, especially if you plan on competing. Stick with one set of knives or tomahawks or whatever.
Might be able to move up a little bit, maybe, for a minute.
You can, yeah.
I meant you. Ninja wants you to throw backhand half spin.
Okay. Backhand, half hand. Close hand grip. Oh, overspun a little bit. So I knew that I just need to follow through a little bit more. Or lean in a little. What I'm doing is instinctive, but in my mind, anything after your first throw isn't true instinctive. Your first throw, without pacing it off or throwing one, that's a real instinctive one. And then after that, like I saw, you just saw me do, I overspun a little bit. So I was like, okay, well, all I need to do now is just lean in a little bit more. And I'll be honest, that is not nice on my arm. I don't practice it that much. And when I try to whip it in there like that,
Babe,
it hurts right.
Are you frozen?
Right there. Am I frozen?
You look frozen on my phone.
Hope not.
But I don't have Wi-Fi on mine. Right
Do
now.
a flip. I got a smart ass comment about that, but pretty based. Is that what the kids are saying now? I'm not really sure if that's good or bad. I'm old. I got to move a couple. it's raining now. I'm gonna have to move the camera a little bit closer. It's a nice thing about this tree. It's a huge canopy. Every Thursday. That's right, John. I don't know if he's watching or what. And then, of course, underhand half spin. These are just the bee's knees. Man, it's getting dark. Darkness. All right, we'll do no spin and a couple half spins or something. Oh. Try that again. Oh. Really got to flick these things sometimes. Whoops. Oh. Stop raining a little bit. What the? Interesting. You gotta flick them so much more than my dashies, that's for sure. Here, I'll show the difference. So, there's my little guy. Man, this feels weird hold now. They feel like little baby knives. I do love them though. They are my new favorite. And we'll do no spin. So maybe you guys can see the difference with that too. So no spin. Oh. Oh. Really? Barely, damn. Man, that's a major difference with those knives. For no spin, for sure.
Richard said, I throw knives too.
Cool. Pretty fun hobby.
That was lightning.
For a few of us, it becomes an obsession.
Lauren wants to know what knives you're throwing.
Lauren, of course these, and then, oh, you missed the beginning of the video. I busted these out. And kind of in honor of Cody Cooper buying bullseye blades. So this is one of my old favorite knives. This is the Evo, and I also had the Evo X. The Evo X had more of a slim handle, but yeah, these are excellent. Yeah, me too. No, I don't remember what the bullet train looks like. There was, you know, Lewis and him had so many different models. It's hard to keep track of all those names, you know.
She's.
Oh, okay. Oh, the bullet train from D2A? Is that what you mean? Oh, I just broke my concentration. Where'd I go? Oh, there
She
it is.
said, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, the bullet train's very, very similar. Very similar to these. I got one inside somewhere. Man, that thing rusts bad. I don't know what steel that was, the bullet train. Another reason I'm kind of partial to stainless now. You don't have to clean them ever.
Robert Wixom said, hello from Southeast Iowa.
What's up? We're in Indiana here. Thanks for watching. You guys see
Hi,
that
Aaron.
spark? Could you guys see that? All right, I'm gonna try. What was I was using? Yeah, I was doing close hand. Let's try some open hand stuff. Woo!
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was enough to scare your girl.
That probably not the best idea to be under this tree. Man, I saw a video the other day of 3 kids on a beach. Got nailed by a big old lightning strike, man. It's a gnarly video. Okay. She got scared. Remember your mic's on. I've been doing that throw a lot lately. I haven't really seen too many people doing that. I don't know if I've seen anybody do it, actually. I'll show you what I'm doing, Lauren. Did a video on it a few weeks ago, but instead of throwing like this, outside, throwing like this, I'm throwing like this. It's just, actually, sorry, I'm throwing like this, sideways, instead of this way, with your elbow in, using my whole arm. Oh. Now I can't do it. It'd be a kind of a sneaky throw to do around a doorway.
Hey,
or a
Mike,
corner.
he does that at the first of
you wouldn't
every
expose yourself?
month on that Thursday.
Yeah, let's just switch to the dashies. That way I'll have more of them, less walking. More knives you got, less walking you got, more practice you can do. Oh, in 5 minutes? I don't know about that, but there are several records, like Throwdini's got one where he throws 100 knives or 100 and some, anyway, it was like 60 seconds and he threw as many knives as he could around a live target girl. That's a pretty good one, but you know, who has 100 of the same knives? Not many people. I mean, I don't even think knife makers got their own that many personal knives. That would be cool though. That would be cool, just to line up a bunch of them. It'd be tough for me because I have so many different ones. So that'd be tough. Underhand half spin would be pretty doable. Oh, fell. I don't know, babe. We might get lucky.
I just looked at the radar. The bad part is like kind of like right beside us, both ways. So, I mean, you still got.
It smells like rain.
Yeah, you still got rain for the next hour, but.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it's going to be one of those hit or miss if it goes by us.
Yeah.
We do seem to get pretty lucky in our area.
Yeah, we do a lot, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, got a big old burr.
So Lauren just said that Dawn said she can play with her fire knives at MBT next weekend. Was hoping that you and her might do some stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I haven't thrown fire knives in a minute. I would like to have a set of designated fire knives. Because usually what I do is I just douse a rag in whatever accelerant I have and tie it through one of my lanyard holes of my Griffins or something. All right, here comes the rain again.
Yeah, it's going into the hard part right now.
Is it? Oh, we got almost half hour in though. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I need to be careful of that burr.
Backyard Thrower says it smells like rain is such a Midwest thing to say.
Yeah.
Lauren said, do you just dip yours?
Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't have any Kevlar or you know, proper wicks, so I just always use like a rag. I mean, they don't last very long and they burn pretty black. I've been meaning to buy Kevlar wicks for a very long time. There's a website called Dark Monk, I believe, and they have all that nunchucks, you know, poi, staffs, dragon staffs, all that stuff with the proper wicks, and it's not that bad. They come in rolls, in different thicknesses and different widths. I've been wanting to buy fire nunchucks for years now. As a matter of fact, when I first cut my hair, that was the reason I did it. Back when I was a hippie.
Robert Wicks said he would love to learn how to throw knives. His vice is some flathead fishing and looking for arrowheads.
Oh, arrowheads, man. I live out here in the country now, and I need to go walk around in the fields. I've never found an arrowhead myself. But you said you're looking to learn how to throw? You know, subscribe to the channel, or just ask me some questions. Kind of what I do every week is help people out with questions and techniques and whatnot. What the? That is a gnarly trailer. It's like 35 feet long.
Lauren said, Lord, that sounds dangerous. Northbound Impalement said, hey, brother.
What's up, dude?
Oh,
Ooh.
shit. Oops.
Where's that thunder? It's coming. That's delayed. Oh, that's far away.
You're in the purple part right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the worst?
No. Oh. Ah, shit. Oops.
Oh, that was a good one.
Ah.
Oh. Oh, that hasn't happened in a long time. Very long time.
Did it hit with the blade?
Oh! No. Right in the soft spot of the knee, though. Oh!
Oh, it was your knee, not your thigh?
No, that was my knee, yeah.
Ooh.
That one came back fast. I didn't even have time to react, really. You always got to watch out for that when you throw hard. And, oh, am I bleeding? I might be bleeding.
Are you bleeding?
My pant leg feels wet.
You want a Band-Aid?
I don't know. Oh, let's see. Well, I probably shouldn't show it on YouTube, huh? No, we're good. Just a knot. We're good. Hopefully before too long, we'll be back in the throw, Joe. I just need to get different Wi-Fi.
I'm looking at them now.
I don't mind throwing out here, but I would much rather be in there where it's really well lit and I have so much more room and all my toys are in there. We could be doing card launching, you know, can launching, swinging targets, bowling pins, silhouette stuff, tomahawk, you know, I got all kinds of stuff in there. Oh, man, I really need to clean the burrs off these. Plus, I can throw further distances out there.
Tex said, I have some throwing knives. How do you throw it? Okay,
so we're just gonna I'll just do basics real quick for you. There's three different kinds of throwing. There's rotational. Rotational is distance-based, and then there's instinctive throwing, which there's no spin, which is technically quarter spin. We all call it no spin or anti-spin, and then there's half spin throwing. Those are more difficult. I start everybody off with rotational throwing. That's kind of what I started with, and then from there you can kind of graduate. But so the best rotational knives are usually 12 inches to 15 inches, sometimes 16 inches. Very similar to this. Really basic shapes. If you're right-handed, left foot forward, or there's no wrong way, left foot forward. Sorry, I usually throw left, just like you're throwing a baseball. Your grip should be something comfortable. What I do is I kind of place the butt in my hand, kind of wrap my fingers around like that. This is called a handshake grip. Then there's a hammer grip. Then there's a hammer grip with thumb on the spine. Find what works best for you. And following through is important. And depending on how tall you are, I'm 6'3". I've practiced it a lot, so 4 paces. 4 paces from the target will be a 1 rotation, give or take. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm gonna pivot, turn, and I'm gonna throw. That's one rotation. So the other thing you really need to know that helps in the beginning, a perfect stick is perpendicular, just like this. If your knife continues to hit like this, you're slightly too close. And if your knife continues to hit like this, you're slightly too far. You don't always need to move, but that's a good way to judge it. And then you move forward or back, depending on how it's sticking, a couple inches at a time. Literally, it's only a couple inches at a time. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna spin, throw. That was damn near perfect.
He said thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, Northbound Impalement said, hate to ask this, but can you show difference between Scamp and Ralph Thorne's methods?
So I've never been a student of either of those methods, but the main difference is Thorne's throw is more of a push throw, and the whole Scamp thing is they say it's a pull. I don't necessarily agree that it's a pull, but that's how they teach it. So a push is I'm literally pushing with my fingertip forward like this. Big knife. Oh, hold on. The other thing is, Ralph always kind of had his hand high up like this. That one just hammered that one in. And then the Scamp throwing is usually, it's more of a body thing. Like you generate power from your midsection, your legs up, and then, hold on, let me move these knives real quick.
Is underhand throw the same as overhanded?
Is that dude I just taught?
No.
Underhand, no. It's similar. Underhand's just much different mechanics. But let me do some Scamp stuff here. So when I throw, I shove my finger through the knife. But if you start to, I do a push slide. It's hard to demonstrate all that right now. But so, like I said, Ralph is more of a push throw. Scamp is more of a pull throw. And what they mean by pull is they set up like this, overhand or sidearm, and they pull the knife forward, and then the knife is supposed to propel itself out of your hand. Kind of like this. So it's starting here. See, I'm pulling first. I mean, I'm still pushing with my finger, but that's how they teach it, is they teach you to pull the knife. See, I'm pulling it this way.
Northbound Impalement, thanks brother, you rock.
No problem, dude. And like I said, I've never taken any courses. And anybody that's watching this that has taken a course, they're probably thinking, well, he's doing it wrong, and you're probably right. But I don't care. There's no wrong way to throw. If you're sticking the knife and you're doing something right, do that. But those courses that Mikhail does from Russia, they work. I've seen some of his students excel in a short amount of time, so there is a lot to be said about those courses for sure. But I'm just all self-taught, and I like to watch.
Hello, Bob from Thailand.
Huh?
You have a Bob that said hello from Thailand.
Thailand, wow. Hello. I don't know if we've had a viewer from Thailand yet. That's cool.
The Shuriken Zone said, I've heard Scamp described from a physics standpoint, like a track and field guy throwing the hammer. Does that sound right?
Throwing a hammer? Remind me, what's the hammer in track and field? Scamp is more, body based. I like to step and use my arm. Like I'm tall and lanky, so it kind of works for me. But they like to generate their power from their midsection. Kind of, I don't even know how to do it correctly, but you know, using your hips. Look up Yuri Fedin on YouTube. He's kind of he is the godfather of.
He said a heavy ball with a wire and a handle.
Oh, yeah. And I guess they say that because that kind of makes the whole pull thing, you know, it makes you understand that better. So when I interviewed Thomas Holtman was a student of Mikhail a few years ago. He's a German martial artist. And he came on my podcast and he explained it like this, and this makes sense. So it's a pull like this. If you were to put a piece of string on your finger and the string was this way, and you would be pulling the string forward. And that makes a lot of sense, but you're still propelling the knife forward with your fingertip, in my opinion. Baby, will you grab me a drink, please?
Yes, I will. Gilbert said it's so satisfying when the knife sticks. I could stand in my yard for hours throwing.
Oh yeah. Everyone likes to throw things, especially knives, and it's very satisfying, like you said, when it sticks, because it's in our DNA. Us as humans, that's how we survived for thousands of years. You know, we threw things. Rocks, knives, spears, stuff like that. So that's why it feels good. That's why it feels good to throw baseball, you know. It's something, it's ingrained into our DNA. But, so someone had asked about overhand and underhand. I'm gonna be doing half spin overhand, and then I'll alternate to underhand so you can kind of see the difference. It's still just doing a half rotation. Up. Half spin up close is weird to me. Like I'm to the point now where if I'm thinking about things combatively or as a martial art, I think of like 7 feet up to 20 feet, I consider that no spin. Anything past that, half spin is much easier just because you have that distance and the knife just turns around, you know. You'll eventually get to a point with no spin, Rocky, if you're still watching, that if you're throwing 10 feet with no spin and you're almost to that point, I can tell, you can't miss. It's you know, we throw from 2 meters in competition. It's so close. It's so, you know, I can almost reach out and stab the target if I have a long knife in my hand. But, oh, I got more rain coming, so.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, man? Let's just end this with the trick shot. It's starting to rain a little harder. It's kind of how I end all of my videos. And if you guys are watching, I'd appreciate it if you learned anything to subscribe. But every first Thursday of every month, we do a $100 giveaway to my sponsor, Delta to Alpha. And that's where all of my knife designs are at. But if you don't get to watch on that day, you can always use the code FullTangClan. Same name as my YouTube channel, and you can get 10% off whatever you buy off the website. But man, it's getting so dark. It's weird. It's so much lighter on camera.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
Well,
You got a couple people guessing on your trick shot.
oh, they're already guessing.
Yep.
Well, I'm just gonna do an easy one, I think. Let me figure out this distance real quick.
Probably because the rain's not helping.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Ah. Oh. A little high. If you guys are interested, I've been doing a podcast pretty consistently lately. We're doing it like every Monday or Tuesday. A new one just dropped a couple days ago.
Podcast is 7 o'clock Eastern time.
Well, we've been doing it live. I don't know if we're going to continue. I don't know. We're still. I just got a new co-host. We only done two episodes so far, and we're trying out different stuff. But any suggestions that you would like to talk about for the podcast would be cool. We're always open to different stuff.
Northbound Impalement said it's awesome.
I appreciate it. We're still screwing around trying to find our way, really. It's been fun, though. I could talk about knife throwing every day, so I'm a big nerd. Everything's starting to get a little wet. Come on.
Yes. Yes.
There we go.
Nice.
Wasn't too bad. All my knives are getting wet. But yeah, let's just cruise through the comments real quick.
The last comment came in like literally right as you hit that can.
Yeah. You know, like on that last one, I just concentrated more. I thought about, what I was doing with throwing the can. A lot of times when I'm doing trick shots, I literally just throw the can. I don't think about it too much. I just throw the can, and then, I try to chase it down with a knife or tomahawk or whatever. But if you really concentrate and practice tossing the can at a certain spot, and half of the trick shot is learning how to toss the can, you can be much, much more successful that way.
All right. You can keep going. I'm going to sign out.
All right. Yep. We're starting to get a little wet here. I got lucky. Yeah, I get lucky a lot. Thanks for watching. Yeah, see you next week. Every Thursday at 6 o'clock Eastern time.